Over the weekend, I caught a movie that had popped up on my radar over the summer, and I was intrigued to kind of watch it because of the cast and some of the premise seemed all right. My expectations weren't the highest. I thought it might be just entertaining at best, and it was. It was actually slightly a little better. It wasn't great, but it was fucking really cool to watch. I'm referring to Trap House, starring the Drax man himself, Dave Bautista, along with Superman and Lois alum Indy Naverte. I don't know why I said it like that. Sophia Lillis from the It movies. Jack Champion, Kate Del Castillo, that's right, aka La Reina del Sur herself, along with a slew of other great actors. Spoilerish review, so we've been warned. Its general premise is around a group of DEA agents and their kids, all kind of living in the same area at the same time. They've got a set of rules. They all know, the gist of what their parents are doing, and they just bond with one another because who better lean on than somebody who's in the life as well, with their parents being undercover and doing these things also. Well, tragedy hits, and they get this brilliant idea to start robbing cartel trap houses. Why? Now, what I did enjoy about this was that a lot of the scenarios were highly plausible, but also there were some really dumbass mistakes that happened through the process, as expected, because this shit can't go through perfectly, right? But throughout the movie, we've got some great chemistry between our youthful cast. You have, again, as I mentioned, Dave Batista, who is fucking incredible. One of my other favorite actors is his partner, Bobby Cannavale. Cannavale. These accents, Cannavale. I've loved him from Chef to fucking Modern Family. The guy's got so much range. Such a huge fan. Also, the swordsman himself, Tony Dalton, is in this. But the adults are doing great. Honestly, they take a big bit of a step back and backseat towards our youthful cast. That's really where the focus is regarding them planning these hits and getting this money and the action and bullshit that ensues from there. You also have the wonderfully talented Indy Naverte. Um, and I'm glad to see her branch out from Superman and Lois. She was always a pleasure on that, and she was really great in this one. Now, I will say her role in it was very obvious. If you missed it within the first few minutes of her showing up, come on. And that's another one of the downsides is like just some things were too obvious to happen and play out the way they did. But as I mentioned, the action really good. The storyline not too bad, honestly. It was really dumb in parts, but still overall entertaining. And they even set it up as a possible sequel. Hopefully, we get that because the way it ends with Indy taking over, like she's hardcore, man. Like when she comes in, she's all sweet and innocent, and then just flips the script and just like, oh, this bitch bad, this bitch crazy. And then towards the end, when she murks the freaking cartel godfather, her godfather herself, like you're like, all right, this bitch ain't playing. And of course, the way the movie ends, there's gonna be revenge had from her onto this group of kids because they outsmarted the cartel. And I'm really intrigued to see how they're gonna play that out. Like, how can we get that story going and how are these kids going to get their way out of it? Like the sequel could be very interesting. The movie was directed by Michael Dowse, who has directed other movies such as What If, Stuber, The Goon. Oh, that's a good one actually. Along with Trap House, Coffee and Kahim, Take Me Home Tonight. I like that one. That was actually not that bad. Um, Overall, very entertaining movie. Again, expectations are here, so don't think anything's gonna be crazy or anything different. I really like that they were trying to bring this dark, gritty world that we're used to in adult films like Heat and whatnot, and kind of aim it towards more youthful audience with a great soundtrack, great visuals, and a great cast. So I am excited to see how it grows. I really am. It's doesn't have the highest rating score right now on Rotten Tomatoes. I think we're sitting at a 59%. IMDb's got a 5.3 out of 10. I personally would have to agree. It's about I'd give it a 6 out of 10 to be quite honest. Um, but definitely worth a watch. If you have seen it, let me know down below. Until the next alert, my nerds. Appreciate you.